this hairstyle is pulling back portions of hair and sectioning them off with a clear rubber band, and then just gently pulling up the hair in between each section so that it has little bumps that look kind of like a caterpillar. First, I'm going to take all my hair down out of this high ponytail. I'll brush it out. For this hairstyle, I want to make sure that my clear rubber bands are of a high quality so that they don't snap. Make sure that you've got the best brand that you can find. Pay more if you have to, it's definitely worth it. I use the Goody brand rubber bands. They're just fantastic. They last for the length of time that I need them to. For this hairstyle, I'm actually gonna double them up. To start this hairstyle, I take my thumbs on either side of my hair, about an inch back from where my bangs end. I'm gonna gather this up with my thumbs. I'll be securing this very tightly close to my head. I don't want there to be any volume between my bangs and the rubber band, so I'm gonna pull it tight. Now that I have my first section secure, I'll do the same thing, again about an inch back from my initial part. I pull up that section of hair and I get a rubber band to secure it. I want this to be secured tightly, so again, I will use 2 clear bands. Now that I have 2, I'm gonna tighten my second link. Each time I add a new link of hair, I will take the hair in the center of the style and pull it up ever so slightly, creating a bump somewhere between a ½ inch and an inch tall. I'm happy with my bump, and now I will go on to my third link. I go back about an inch from my last part, take my thumbs on each side, meet them in the middle, and separate out that section, securing it with a rubber band. I tug at the base to tighten the link. The goal is to have each of these sections with a center bump approximately the same distance apart. Once I've determined that I'm happy with the placement, I grab a second rubber band to secure the link. I then take the center piece and bump it up. You can start to see the shape of this hairstyle coming together even with just the first 2 links. You can choose to raise your bumps as high or as low as you'd like. Moving on to the next section, I'll go about an inch back from the previous part. I take a clear band to secure the link. I use a second band for added security, and then I pull up the center section to create my third bump. The goal is for each bump to be roughly the same distance from the bump before it and roughly the same height. Once I've reached the nape of my neck, I like to take a mirror, check the back, and make sure that I'm happy with the distance of the bumps and the heights of the bumps. Ideally, I want the bumps to be raised enough that you can tell that there's a mohawk pattern, but I don't want them to flop over. Now what I will do is put clear rubber bands, again about an inch apart, and create the same volume between each band by separating and tightening. I'll continue on with my next link. This is a little bit easier because now I can actually see what I'm doing from the front. When I'm working with the ponytail section, I want to make sure that I'm pulling the strands of hair out to create that volume from all sides. If you aren't careful to pull out strands all the way around kind of in a 360 motion, then you may end up with your ponytail looking kind of zigzag. I'll be putting about 2 more sections in, and then my caterpillar bump mohawk will be done. If you want to try and secure flyaways, you can do that. I'll probably spray some hairspray on this as well. But in general, I'm not thrown off by imperfections. As long as the bumps are relatively uniform, I'm happy with it and I'm ready to go. If you guys have enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button below, comment and tell me what you think, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Bye guys.
You.